Hi friends, it's Steffi. Today I'm going to be telling you my top 13 favorite movies to watch around October. These are my top 13 favorite list. I went with 13 to go with the theme of 13 Days of Halloween. I have a lot more favorites though. And I'm going to try to go from the least Halloween to the most Halloweeny, because like all the movies on my list are not that, related to Halloween. And sorry if I sound weird, I also have a retainer in on the bottom tooth, so I might be having a lisp in this video, maybe. So I'm sorry if that annoys you, but I do have that in, yeah. So let's just get to the list. Number 13, the Saw movies. This is one of my favorite horror movies, and not only is it my favorite horror movie because it has a lot of blood and gore in it, but I really think that all the contraptions in this movie is a very clever idea. Or not idea, but like they're all very clever and different way to die. Now I know I would really hate if it was real, like if people got killed like that for real, but just the time it took to invent all that, just to kill people in a different way, is one reason why these movies are my favorite. Number 12 is Practical Magic. This has nothing to do with Halloween, but it is a witch movie, and I really enjoy witch movies a lot. I really enjoyed it, and especially that it was made in the 90s. One reason why I like this movie is it has sisterly love in it, and you don't really see that a lot in movies nowadays. Another reason why I love this movie is because at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, the people of the town who really hated the Owen sisters for being witches, or the Owen family in general, they start to warm up to them. They start to accept them into the town because they realize now that, it's not that bad. Another movie that I really like is The Craft. It's another witch movie, and I really like this movie specifically because it's about witches in high school, and I think that's a very interesting concept, and I want to see more movies about witches in high school. Please, come on Hollywood, witches in high school, or in school in general. Do one when witches are in middle school. Need more witches in school. Another good movie that I put on my list is The Haunted Mansion from Disney. I really loved watching this when it first came out, and I still love watching it. It's like it's a Halloween movie kind of, but without it mentioning it's Halloweeny. Like, it's a haunted house, but it's not as scary as the majority of haunted house movies will be portrayed as. And I really like how they did it, and I really enjoyed that movie, so that's why it's on this list. A typical movie that's on everyone's list, but I'm gonna put it anyways, The Nightmare Before Christmas. To me, The Nightmare Before Christmas is both a Halloween and a Christmas movie, but you mostly see Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise around Halloween. But I put it on this list because I watched this movie ever since I was a little kid. Even though it came out way before I was born, it just like everyone around me watched it, so I watched it, and I really loved it, and I really liked this movie. Yeah. The Blair Witch Project is another good movie to watch around October. I first watched this movie with my friends, and it was a really interesting movie, and I like how it was filmed, how do you call it, third person? First person? Something like that. How it was filmed with the actors actually holding the camera versus, you shooting them doing whatever. I really like how that was filmed, yeah. The next movie is Carrie, and I really love this movie. It's a classic. It's, I'm not sure if you can consider her a witch, but I really like how this one girl who was being bullied has magical powers, or not magical power, but powers. And, it's a really interesting movie, and the girl who plays in the classic one, she was very creepy, and she did perfectly. I love it. The next one I put is Harry Potter. Now, Harry Potter is not really a Halloween-themed movie, but I feel like it's a good, movie to watch around October, especially if it involves witches and wizards and stuff. And, it's just the vibe of Harry Potter sometimes gives you a Halloweenish vibe to it. You know what I mean? The next movie is Alvin and the Chipmunk meets Frankenstein. Now, this is when my love for Alvin and the Chipmunks started. I watched this movie as a kid and all the other Chipmunk movies. Alvin and the Chipmunks has Frankenstein, and it kind of gives off a little bit of a Halloween feel to it. And I really love this movie. I just have to put it on this list. Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride is a good movie to watch around October. It gives off a Halloween-ish kind of vibe to it, a creepy vibe, and that's why it's on this list. Even though it's not really Halloween related, it has to do with the darkness and death and stuff, and that's why I thought it would be a good choice to put on this list. Beetlejuice is another movie that is perfect to watch around October. It has monsters and ghouls and ghosts, and it's a perfect movie, and I want to cosplay from that movie so badly, and I had to put it on this list as well. So the top two, or actually my top two favorite, and it's also the top two are like the most Halloween related ever. So my second favorite on this list is Hocus Pocus, which is almost everyone's favorite. One reason why this is my favorite movie is because it has to do with witches, and I'm probably said it this whole video, but I really love witches and I'm interested in witches a lot. And I really like the costumes that they put the witches in this movie, and I want to cosplay is her name Winifred, because her dress looks the most detailed, the most awesome. I really love her dress. And it also gives off a very strong Halloween vibe in this movie, and that's why it made it to my second top two. And number one, which is my ultimate favorite movie, is Halloween Town and all the other Halloween Town movies. Reason why? Well, it just gives up a very, very strong Halloween vibe to it. I mean, it's called Halloween Town. It's one of my favorite movies. I love to watch it all the time when I was little. I was so excited to always see, this movie. I always wanted to go and visit Halloween Town. I love the whole, even though the movie was kind of short to me, like after rewatching it, I realized how short it was. But even though how short it was, it is a very awesome movie for kids to watch. I love this movie so much, and I think my favorite is the second one. But overall, the whole Halloween Town series is my favorite, and it was my number one on this list. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Comment down below if any of the movies that I listed are your favorites as well, and tell me if there's one I didn't mention that you have a favorite of. And let me know what you think about this video. Stay tuned for the next 13 days of Halloween video, and please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye.